like, I would say that Radiant has a better lineup. Like, let's say it was shown that MOUZ was on the left. I would say MOUZ is Radiant has a better lineup, but the Dire, quote unquote, Spirit could execute their lineup too. But now seeing teams reverted, I think Spirit is gonna stomp this one too.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a stomp 100%. A Sniper, Sven, and the Slardar, these three are gonna work so well together.
Yeah, it's all about Narman and Force. Like, this top lane will go pretty bad for Bengan and Ulnet, I feel. But can Narman create a lot of advantage bottom so Doom can solo and then he can pressure back the Sniper mid? That's gonna be the main question this game.
Do you think he's going to be focusing more on the Sniper rather than maybe rotating towards the top lane if he does get the opportunity to do so?
The mid lane rotation is just much easier. It's closer, it's a better hero to rotate to, it's an easier hero to kill than a Slardar, so probably just mid.
Very true, very true. That's gonna be an annoying feature for Yatoro, but doesn't really stop him from farming. Mira dropping low. That minus armor is something that you have to be careful of. As Collapse did start off with the crush, so some people go for the crush, some people go for the bash. What are you the fan of?
Level 1 depends. Yeah. Depends, but I'm a big fan of a crash. It just feels like a really strong level 1 ability. It does both stun and slow afterwards, and it's AoE.
Also, I don't know if you were following the chat there, but we pretty much created World War III in chat by talking about Yatoro being the GOAT and something along those lines, because people are now just fighting each other on who's the GOAT. You know, it kind of reminds me of other sports as well, where there's always a discussion about it.
I like to see it. The discussion leads to fun times, as long as it's a friendly banter, and Yatoro is the goal. Anyone can say something else, but the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, it's pretty
and he's
friendly
like
banter.
19, 20 something. So there's more time for him to do it.
Very true, very true. Olip does get stunned up. The Earth Spike. Let's see, can they get the bash in? He does have the unstable concoction. The bash is there. They want to get away. He does get the stun off at the last possible moment. And we're getting a lot of these bugs when a hero just looks like he's still stunned.
He looks like he's very sad. And maybe that changes in some time, but not right now.
I hate my life.
Nice, Mira, beautiful.
Yeah. Literally just like snap out of it, Ulnet, and Ulnet is gonna be fine. I'm gonna be doing that. There's Narman rotating towards the top lane, so he didn't want to kill a Sniper, he wanted to kill Collapse, and that's gonna be a dead fish. Narman gets the first blood, quite deserved. It's all because of him.
Narman and MOUZ are creating a little bit of a new meta here with this roaming 4 kinda, and against lower tier teams it works super well. For example, against my team, but against the Team Spirit, they show they know how to deal with it. But it's gonna be a good start. And mid lane, yeah, another kill. That's what we talked about. It's all about Narman, and right now, 2 out of 2.
Let's go, Narman. Those are some nice rotations, and not something that you really expect. As you say, it's new meta, and you told me Spirit know how to deal with it. They just lost 2 of their cores.
Yes, they did lost 2 of their cores, but first part of dealing with it is not letting don't get anything else on this bottom lane. So they're currently zoning him out of XP and gold. And now it's gonna be, can they dodge one of these ganks? Or maybe turn it around. Narman is eyeing top.
He's coming towards the top lane again. Only he has vision there. Mira and Collapse this time around, they're gonna read this situation quite nicely. They pulled away back, and it is gonna be a lot tougher to do it now. Yeah, they're going. Lion is gonna be the target. Crush is there. Nice fissure block. Mira nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Just a couple of more hits. Here comes Miposhka to try to change something. And Ulnet is in a lot of trouble, so that's a big change if you can get it, and they will. So definitely this rotation of Narman is not going to be worth it. And yeah, Milan, you were actually right. Spirit did deal with it quite nicely.
Yes, I mean, they bring the Phoenix, and we didn't mention it, but Collapse is rocking Orb of Corrosion. And, oh, wow.
It's kind of dangerous for him. Gonna stand his ground, fight Supreme. Here comes Mira. They turn it around. Another shrapnel. Narman
Wow.
running into it. You have to be careful. Sure, the Diabolic Edict is still
Phoenix
going.
is coming.
But look from the side. Miposhka will come over, slowing down Narman. One more hit. Larl gets a double. MOUZ. Very unsuccessful in the rotations now in the second round.
Yeah, the second round already proving to be a disaster, and that's what we said. Spirit knows how to deal with it, and right now they're showing that timely reaction is the way.
And now they want to kill Lesh again. Supreme. He's getting pinged out. They see him. There's the shrapnel. He's right in the middle of it. The Hex as well. As Miposhka coming from the side, they're burning him. He needs to run away. The Blood Grenade will connect as well. One more hit. Supreme will die. Lucky for him, he has 4 legs. He'll be able to run back to the mid lane quite fast.
But power is gonna take some damage already in minute 6. That's not what you want to see if you have a Lash on your team.
You want to be the one applying damage, not losing half of your tower 6 minutes in. That does leave Force all alone. Here comes
the
He
sniper.
kills the courier first, and Mira is there. Yeah, you're gonna be TPing back home. But it will be a one-way ticket. A rotating sniper coming over. Neutral creeps, they are the ones who get the kill finally, because sniper somehow missed on the high ground like 5 times in a row.
Pengan is gonna do the classic Shadow Demon. I think Miposhka kind of patented this play. Pause for Shadow. Do they see him on the tower? That was pretty close. I don't think so. And he's gonna be able to get it. Can Narma secure the other one? No, no way. So at least 1 for 1.
Larl gets this Wisdom Rune, so one of the supports of Spirit is not going to be getting the extra experience, which is kind of annoying for each of them. But I guess it was the line, or maybe I have no idea. Either way, the level 6 is not going to come as fast, but still quite high levels on the Spirit supports. Mira is on the top lane, and it is nighttime. Ult needs to be careful without the ulti. The Alchemist is an easy kill. Power treads on the Slardar. You come to that lane. He just bashes your face in. Things are looking quite good for Spirit at the moment, and Yatoro, his God Strength is not going to be used for farming.
2k up. 3k up against the Alchemist. I mean, Sven is an Alchemist on his own. In a way, and 8 Maroon going to Miposhka. What's important, going to Supreme, and they can actually use the smoke. Very, very early smoke. They want to try and punish someone. Who will it be? Or will it be someone?
Yeah, it feels like Miposhka is just gonna break that smoke. He has an Icarus dive away if he wants to use it. And there he goes to the low ground. Actually comes back instantly. He says, no, wait, I'm actually stronger. Narman, Earth Spike is there. They have some illusions coming towards him. Will turn him into a fishy. And Narman for now will escape as Supreme. Turning it around, here comes the sniper. Perfectly placed Shrapnel Supreme. He cannot run away, but he doesn't want to run away. He wants to run forward. And you do get the kill on Miposhka. Inside of the acid spray with a low armor hero, you just die.
Yeah, Phoenix is the one. A little bit of confusion there from Miposhka. Does he want to go in or out? Waste the dive, and after it's a pretty long cooldown.
He gets 36 seconds, right?
Something among it on top.
He doesn't have the chemical rage. Will get the stun out. You have to do it. That stun would have hurt you quite a lot. It's physical damage, and you had the corrosive haze on you. Supreme going for TP out. Nice vision for the Sven. Supreme, he stole the stacks, but it seems by the law of Team Spirit, a sentence for stealing is gonna be death.
Nothing comes for free. Still, gonna go back to the TI-10 that they won and this true side. The famous Silent Horse. Don't give them anything for free. Not even an inch of a map for free. And right there, they're gonna listen to him make Supreme on Lashrak pay with his life.
Narman, he really wants his level 6 and the Blink Dagger. Of course, it is going to take some time for the Shaker to go there. Doom on the Lion. Does have the Siege Shot. That's a lot of damage. And Force will be getting himself a kill. I feel like Force has been the best performer on MOUZ.
Yeah, he's kind of... He's pretty stable, I would say, or consistent is the better word.
Okay.
And it seems to me that the Narman and Force have a huge synergy. I mean, they've been playing together for 6 months, and maybe even more. And
I think they played before as well in Southeast Asia.
they were in Europe. The MOUZ was supporting Team Tickles for the last 6 months, and these guys basically lived and breathed together, breathe, I don't know. And so they have a really good synergy.
Collapse, the demonic purge will be there. He's literally not moving. Will mark Supreme. The TPs are coming in. Phoenix is on the top lane. Now, actually, it is going to be only Mira has the ulti, but of course, it's not going to be enough to bring down any of the MOUZ heroes. So they is just going to be giving up on it.
Shadow Demon, Demonic Purge is a very good spell, especially against the heroes like Slarva. Limits his impact heavily.
You can purge off his Guardian Sprint, and then the hero is just... I mean, you take away his mobility spell, and then you take away his movement speed because the Demonic Purge does slow you down, and it just becomes impossible to run away. So, Sven going into the enemy triangle to steal some stacks. As the TPs are coming in, he is under enemy vision. He thinks that his own ward is going to be enough to protect him. Yatoro, he decides to run himself away. Supreme coming from the other side. There's going to be a Icarus dive in from Miposhka. Slows down Supreme. Stun connects. Nice fissure to keep away Yatoro, but it's not going to keep away Laurel.
Supreme having a rough one. Flash, known for being one of the strongest lanes, but hold it thought, they're gonna re-engage. They have a ward, as you said, they de-ward the enemy ward. Again, supports farming the ancient.
I feel like you get... I never heard you so happy than when I when you see supports farming the ancients. It's kind of weird. It gets so warm around your heart when you see it.
It really does a tiny bit, because it saves the dive there by using the summary to Porsche a few times the winner. MOUZ ultimate is coming. You get a tank, he does get it.
Laurel, there will be a follow-up Earth Splitter as well. That unstable concoction lasts so long. Here comes the Doom. There will be Infernal Blade on the Phoenix. The Flaming Bird will be turned to ashes. And MOUZ, a much better early game performance for them in this than in the previous game.
Yeah, I mean, this is some proactive moves, you know, instantly using this Radiance not only to farm more, of course he's gonna go back to it, but getting a kill, it's beautiful to see.
Does look really beautiful from the side of MOUZ. Still a slight lead for Spirit, which is quite nice for them, as you are playing versus an Alchemist who is now at the top of the network chart, but Sven is right behind him. You also have a Doom, who kind of has a built-in Midas with a Devour, only level 2 at the moment, but of course it will be leveled up more as time moves on.
Dire are scanning.
Mira not crazy. He understood that he's probably not going to be going that way. Very close to the Blink Dagger on Mira. How's it looking at the Shaker? Okay, Narman is a lot closer than the Lion at the moment, turned into a... Fishy, Force, very speedy, Collapse coming from the side. Has a Blink Dagger, will be jumping in on Bengen, gets stunned up immediately. That's a beautiful Earth Spike from the Lion, as Infernal Blade will make sure that Collapse loses his life. Bengen gets the kill. Force looking for more, super speedy. A follow-up fissure, and there with your Splitter, Supreme gets the kill. Laurel, lucky for him, is in a safe position.
Not for long, they see him clearly. They will deep in Yatoro.
Oh, that's so much damage
Oh
on
my
the Supreme.
God.
Now they're looking towards Laurel Narman. He has the Echo Slam going for it. Nice fissure as well, stunning them all. As Laurel now stands his ground and is gonna start shooting them in the face. As Force still super speedy. Olnit waiting on the high ground. Hello, Yatoro, what are you doing? Oh, you're dying to my damage. That's exactly what's gonna happen. The Radiance takes him out. The Warcry actually helped him survive quite a long time versus the physical damage of Ulnit, but he does burn a little bit of magic as well.
I mean,
Radiant's bottom
was
tower has fallen.
MOUZ just had all the information in the world there. There's this high ground ward and then Allnet making a timely rotation. I think that Allnet is the one that's making this game a very, very different than the last one. Last one, he just was never asked anything, but this game around, he's having top one net worth and actually making the moves.
Yeah, completely shut down in game one with the was it the Seeker? No, the Luna.
The Luna, the game one was versus Entity
Yeah,
and
Seeker.
Supreme just lies there, Finger. So much burst from this lineup of Spirit.
This is the thing that scares me, right? This Lash is not gonna be a hero. You have to find a way to be useful on Supreme.
Radiant are scanning.
Larl farming in the jungle. He is gonna get targeted. It seems that MOUZ know exactly where he is. The tower. Larl seems to feel something is up. Ulnit will stun himself 100%. Of course, Spirit, they don't know about this Mira in the vicinity. There to protect his buddy. Narman has the blink. That might be a double stun. They don't see them. They're gonna be blindly blinking in, but here's Collapse ready. It took too long. A Fissure will be nice. Mira dropping low, and there will be a Doom onto the Slaughter, but they lost their Alchemist. And now Yatoro coming forward. That is a big sword, and he will be using it to cut down a demon. The Shadow Demon, however, will be escaping for now, as Supreme, the only thing that is left to run.
That was so YOLO. This is for the most Supremes gonna get stunned. God strength with the Echo Saber. Oh, gonna get stunned.
Laser. Enough. Burns the backside of the Lash.
And that was so YOLO. Let's look at it again. They were thinking about it for a long, long time, but then they tried to jump on this tower. Lift is ready. They don't even use it, and they kill all of them. This is some YOLO stuff from MOUZ.
And they're like, we're going. We made the decision that we're gonna dive, so no matter what happens, we are gonna be doing it. They did leave some nice vision there, so maybe in the future they can go with a little bit of a less risk if they can find somebody.
This does give Yatoro a lot of space, and he overtake Ulnit. He was like 2k behind, but now he's just above him, and he finishes
Dire's
this
middle tower is
BKB.
under attack.
Oh boy. Blink Dagger, BKB, didn't even go for the Aghanim Scepter. We saw a Blink Dagger today on Ramses, so Sven seemed to be going more for it. I guess you switch it up a bit. People start buying Blinks, they understand how to play versus your Ags, they buy Lotus or Blinking Spheres, then you switch it up, go for the Blink Dagger, and those items don't really work as well.
Not gonna find anyone top. If they wanna go bottom to the gate, it will be very, very risky. Or do they just take the rush? They have the Slaughter after all.
Exactly, they're gonna be going in. Collapse, only level 11, so he doesn't have point 2 in Corrosive Haze. They need to break the Lincoln on the Roche now. He's gonna be making sure that Yatoro does an amazing amount of damage. He does have the Shield Rune there that is now gonna be cut through by the Roche, but very hard through these Fire Spirits as well. MOUZ are getting a response on the bottom lane, doing a solid amount of damage to the tower.
I think it's a fun decision. Way too far to contest this rush too far. In the corner of the map, but up to the bottom. He wants that too.
Then managed to dodge it. Corrosive Haze onto the poor Lesh. He's actually doing quite a lot of damage there, standing his ground, but Supreme will finally be taken out. There's Doom again. This is just as much YOLO as that one. Assassinate keeps him in place. Laurel gets a double as the rest of MOUZ get themselves away. I don't know why they hate this bottom lane, and Force will post-mortem get the kill on the Slaughter as he did use the Doom.
And they have to be there to mirror the map is the right decision, but then either they need to be staying as 5 and killing them one by one as they're TPing if that's their thing, if they think they have, or they just need to bail. because they're kind of in between. They're not there with the Alchemist, not there with the Shadow Demon, but they're trying to take a fight 3v5 on the tower versus the Aegis, whatnot. It's not happening.
So sub 1k gold lead, but you're still versus an Alchemist lineup. So what is the Alch gonna be getting next? He has the BKB. It is gonna be an AC. I mean, quite natural versus the Slardar and the Sven. The Sniper already has the Concussive Grenade, so the Shard is there for Larl and did find the AD rune. This is not the guy that you want to face anytime soon, especially during the duration of the Aegis. What's the next like objective for Spirit? Are you gonna be going for tier 2s, or is it area control and trying to catch the enemies? Like, can you brute force a tower?
5v5, not really. If the map is not in such a state that enemy is just mirroring you and you're kind of getting it for free, but they're just gonna go for the normal play, the Grand Theft or Mentor, as you like to call it.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay.
Yeah, plus Bengun. Oh, Earth Spike completely off the mark. Yatoro goes in, one hit, stun as well, and Mira. In the end, it's him that gets the kill. Narman on the other side of the map is gonna be dewarding some wards. This collapse, he knows you're here. Narman goes for a TP out, will be successful at getting himself away, but they did lose the Tormentor, and Collapse got himself a shard, which is huge. You reduce armor on everybody, and then when the Sven starts cleaving, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, the Slardar shard is on the verge of S tier. I would say A tier, close to the S tier. It just, I don't know how many times you play with it, but it feels so good.
Yep, it's insane.
Hold
It
it.
feels so good because of the vision as well. Larl,
Wow,
nice concussive grenade,
that's a
pushes
quick.
him away while the unstable concoction was still flying. There is a shard in the shaker, so they keep him in place a little bit longer, but that's gonna be fine. Yatoro is not that close, but he can connect to his team in like 5-6 seconds.
Check him PC right now. I don't know. That was some insane reactions. If he doesn't do it, he probably loses the Aegis for free, kinda. But the moment he sees the Alchemist, instantly pops it.
Were you the type of guy in PC game clubs when a kid in Counter-Strike kills you, then you go towards his PC and you're like checking the console for something?
No, I'm definitely not that kind of a guy. I thought we know each other for long enough.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that back in the day?
I was the kid that got his PC checked.
Okay, then go ahead. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Me too. Like I would come in, kill everybody, and they would always check my PC for hacks and all of that. But anyways, Team Spirit, they're not hacking, but they seem to be smurfing here in this series versus MOUZ. That is not allowed. They might get banned. That's why Mira yesterday didn't have his account as Spirit. They are going to be pushing on the top lane, and it seems that this time around MOUZ are not going to be in position to defend it, so this should be a tower. Glyph is available though.
Dire structure.
This worries me a little bit for MOUZ. This Lashak is getting so far behind that he might not have any impact in this game, but still, their late game is good. Collapse is gonna get on top of Doom.
Yep, protected by the Solar Crest. The Earth Spike is there. Nice disruption. Might be able to blink away. No, not gonna be allowed by Yatoro. They use the finger as well. Force is so freaking fast there with the Cobalt Foreman, as look at the slows from Eposhka jumping and deleting 2 heroes. And Team Spirit, they just found the perfect opening. They are going to be getting themselves a nice bonus there as well. Bash, a couple of more hits, and Larl is the one who claims it with a headshot from afar.
Easy peasy for the Spirit. 3 kills. Not losing anybody and only expanding like God's Rank, which is kind of I just feel with the duration it has, it feels like God's Rank is almost already up. Like by the time Lash is up, they press a smoke, God's Strength will be like 20 seconds of cooldown. Hard to use the downtime of it.
When you started with the easy peasy, I'm like, oh, he's so uncreative, he's gonna go with the Arteezy once again. But okay, you're probably gonna be finding another creative way to implement him in our cast.
This is
you did,
exactly.
you used me.
I used you. Holy moly, it worked. I was thinking about it and I was like, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
Are scanning.
He did it.
Oh, I got manipulated. Oh boy. Oh man, this I
AC
don't like
ready
this.
on Olnit, so one of the things that will help dealing with the Slardar. Will it be enough? I mean, the MOUZ supports, they're playing well this game, I would say too, but they're also playing heroes that scale incredibly well into the late game. But for that, they need items. They need gold.
I mean, Shaker pretty much has everything he needs. Blink Dagger Shard. What else do you need? You need
For now.
levels, I guess.
For now, then later on, you need, of course, Wind Waker, Octarine, what's or not. Because these Phoenix and Lion, especially Phoenix, he's catching up onto the Supreme Lash. It's gonna have a lot of gold.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I remember when the shard was first added and when it was full duration aftershock, you just didn't need the blink at all. You literally didn't need the blink. You would just stay in the back, buy arcane boots, and spam out the enchant totem and win the game. It was that strong. One crucial part of that shard that people do tend to forget is that you can walk freely around the fissure, so you can actually move over a cliff and stuff. It's actually quite useful when escaping, especially.
For sure. I mean, the good Shaker players, they make you remember it. They use it very wisely. And bottom,
Norman setting up for Supreme and collapse. That was a bit too deep. Earth Spike completely off the mark. Laurel finds Bengen, who will be using the disruption. It's time to bail Laurel as MOUZ are gonna be collapsing. And you don't have yours as Miposhka. No Icarus dive. He's gonna have to accept his death.
Lar might get caught. Narman is blinking it out. He has the fissure, as you said, with a shard. He's gonna see the shrapnel come out. Can they chain? But Spirit, one of the most known teams to like fight from a weird position, like fight 3v5 and win the fight, because they're just so good at understanding the game.
Yeah, I think their MOUZ didn't expend their spells enough for you to make that decision. So yeah, I agree, Spirit are very good at it, but in at that point, if they decide to fight, there isn't an angle at which they win the engagement.
Yeah, I mean, the part of being good at it is also not doing it when it's not supposed to be done. I'm gonna show it here. 5 heroes up now though. Rush potentially up. They don't know it, but they're gonna be on top of that ward. Amazing ward by MOUZ, I think. Should be. I cannot see it right now. It is a dire ward. You're gonna see everybody. This for a
Spirit's
little
running
moment.
in, collapses the first one, but Supreme has
no.
been found and nobody's there to help him. He just gets deleted. No Echo Slam, that was a solid fissure onto the 2 cores, and you have to run away right now. If the Shaker gets caught, that's not gonna be good, but he does get himself out with a TP. Supreme's still suffering in this game. He can't get a break.
I mean, it's just the nature of the Lash hero. You have to be ahead. You have to buy the items to protect yourself. The armor, the magic, the BKBs, whatnot, Wind Wakers, whatnot. Otherwise, like, you cannot be impactful. Your hero relies being inside of other heroes, and Benga gets caught. That was a very quick Solar Crest.
Yep, he responded super quickly there, but it didn't change the fact that he got destroyed. Mira coming in with the finger. It's more than enough damage. How many stacks is that on the line? It actually has only 2 stacks, so Mira hasn't been too eager to use that finger.
4-man smoke though. Shell Demon is that he has a buyback, but they have the vision advantage.
Smoke broken, they find the Slardar, that's a good
Echo Slam.
way to start it. The Echo Slam, follow-up stun on Miposhka, instant Icarus dive to the left. He will be safe for now. Mira gets himself away too. No buyback on the Slardar, so you probably don't want to take this fight. There's no ulti on Sven, they get the Doom. BKB is out. He can TP if he wants to, but he's deciding just to run, and that might cost him his life. He's thinking he can bait them onto Laurel, but is this actually good for Laurel? He's standing his ground. The Concussive Grenade pushes them away. Stun on only. He has his BKB, and Laurel will be going down. A bad decision from Team Spirit. Egg will come out. More than enough attack speed on the Alchemist to deal with it. No issue. Ulnit gets himself another one, and MOUZ don't lose a single hero for their troubles.
Yeah, a very good player from MOUZ, and that ward that we mentioned before, right next to Narman paying out dividends. Like, that started off everything. Of course, Force being in the right place at the right time, but the Vision is winning the game right now. The strongest weapon of Spirit being used against them.
I'm actually very surprised that it wasn't just Sven BKB TP out, MOUZ wouldn't have continued the chase, and then you would have a better preparation to fight the Roche. Right now, MOUZ, they're quite hesitant about going for it. They also have a Basher on the Alchemist, so finally he can actually stand his ground and fight the Sven once he has the BKB.
They are gonna decide to let it go. Can't blame them. Same as the first rush for Spirit, it's just really hard to come to this corner of the map. It's
It's
Supreme.
almost impossible.
It's gonna get ages for his trouble. That might help him get back
Yeah,
into
for
this
sure.
game.
I mean, he's always getting deleted. I just don't know how much you want to give it to him. If he can just die early on in the fight, it could be problematic, because Slardar, he's the Infernal Blade, has to pop the BKB. Unstable Concoction was flying out. Nice reactions from Collapse, but it is still a BKB charge down the drain.
Bottom tower.
It seems like they keep forcing their BKBs on the side of MOUZ. They're doing a very good job. Constantly poking and prodding.
Alchemist is approaching level 20. Once he gets level 20, with the Skull Basher, he's just gonna be bashing everybody so much with the base attack time. Laurel gets himself away. They found Force, has the BKB to run out and remove the Corrosive Haze. So Team Spirit, without Yadaro, their apple just isn't high.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. If the Yara is there, he might get bursted, of course. Bengan can always save him. But that will most certainly mean Bengan dies right after.
Dire are scanning.
Nice scan from MOUZ. They know
Red
exactly
item
where
is
Team
there.
Spirit are.
Attention, attention. Red item completed.
You have to give us a bit more of it, like attention, like in the army,
Is under attack.
or something like a bell, like wee wee wee. That would be.
Achtung, Achtung.
Is that what Achtung means?
I don't know. I think it is. Maybe there's a German in a chat that can correct us, or any guy with basic knowledge.
Yeah, literally, that would be basic German knowledge that we do not have.
I mean, it
But you said
sounds
a
like
word-
it.
I know Bruda. Like I know you're my Bruda, Milan.
Oh, that's nice. Collapse. That's an Aegis slash.
Up, the demonic purge is there. Collapse. As the BKB doesn't want to use it, he's baiting, and not wanting to use it might kill you. Nice assassinate on Supreme, slowing him down and not allowing him to fall up with the split earth.
This Doom is just such a big condition for the side of MOUZ. It's so hard for Yatoro to go in. Unless it's a Doom, he can always get Doom right after. His impact will be limited. So I think he's just gonna always wait for him. But then the Bangan comes in with the save, and I think right now at this point the game is easier for MOUZ to play.
For sure. And there's 51 armor on the Doom also when the Alchemist is nearby, so good luck bringing that guy down, right? When somebody has... Okay, he has 42 now. I don't know what needs to be added as well for him to...
Maybe the acid spray evoked in. Oh,
Oh yeah, maybe. Yadro. Yeah,
That's
there's the
not gonna
Abyssal
work.
Blade. He's looking very much dead, trying to run away. There's so many stuns. There's no way in hell that you're getting out of this one alive. They put him down and... Well, they put him in the ground in the end. That's a 90-second downtime for the Sven. Team Spirit are not winning this game by any measurement at this moment in time. The momentum is not on their side. Nice egg there to just stop the Doom. Was that worth it?
I mean, most definitely, but it's not gonna be the end of it.
They might finish off Force. Nice fissures there to protect him. The Hex will be there. Bengan in a good position. Miposhka is going to try to burn him down. Disruption will stop the Sunray as the Doom does survive. No issues whatsoever. Team Spirit, they have to run away somehow. But look at what's coming. It's going to be Supreme. Gets turned into a little fishy, but doesn't matter. This fishy does a lot of damage. Nice Earth Spike there to keep him at bay so that Collapse can at least
Only is
attempt to run
coming
himself
too.
out. No Icarus dive. That is a dead Phoenix. Your egg earlier. It did save you. This time around, there is no ultimate to save your life. So that's going to be 3 heroes dead across the map. Team Spirit helpless.
I'm trying to think what Spirit needs to do to come back into this game. I mean, at first stop feeding one by one, but he just attack first. The Sven is very weak defensively, but he's very, very strong offensively. So if he gets to hit, especially on some of these supports, but it does require a MOUZ mess up. That's the unfortunate part for Spirit. All the good plays for them kind of require MOUZ mess up.
And MOUZ are maybe lacking some consistency, Milan, but when they're playing their best game, they actually look quite formidable. Their movements are fast, their spell usage is crisp, their positioning is on point. I mean, this team is scary, and it can be scarier still.
Yeah, I mean, definitely they're basically on the verge of taking a Spirit game once again. Don't forget they already beat them once, and it's a quite achievement in its own.
Under attack.
Again, doesn't want to get caught. Spirit running forward. They feel like they have a fight here as Yatoro jumping in, stun onto the Alchemist. Yeah, there is a disruption of Bengen. Nice Doom onto the Phoenix. No egg in this fight. They also found Mira. 2 supports already dead. And look at how they're running with a tail between their legs as Narman is coming forward once more. At least the cores of Spirit seem to have survived for now.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But expected so much. Like BKBs are over versus the Shaker and a Doom. Like, you cannot do anything if you don't have BKBs. Hold the thought.
Ooh, that was such a good jump. Buyback from the supports. Immediately Yatoro gonna be turning around. They deal with the Lesh instantly. No more Aegis on him. Have the Harpoon going for more. Bengen gets the disruption off. Sven needs to deal with those illusions right now. Olnit is gonna be caught. You cannot TP away. There is no one to help him. This is Team Spirit. This is how they come back. Because without hesitation, they just kill you. Bam! 4 heroes dead.
Do you get annoyed sometimes of how good Team Spirit is? Like, sometimes it like turns into an annoying part. Like, look at this, like, one slip up, no BKBs, doesn't matter, one wrong blink from the Shaker gets deleted, Lash gets deleted, then SD also deleted, and they chase down the Alchemist, and it's a complete turnaround. It's just somewhat annoying for me. They're way too good at this game.
It's literally like that one smartass in class that always knows everything.
They like you think they're like, we got you. You don't know this, and they're like, I guess I know this too.
They know everything. Team Spirit, just not a team that you can write off ever. That was, I wouldn't even say that blink is like a mistake. Is it a mistake, Milan? It's just, oh, he blinked in and they instantly make a decision. It's in their brain. They're wired to punish it. It's insane.
Yeah, I like how we put it there. They're just wired. Like a lot of teams in the hindsight, or viewers watching, or from some perspective, you say, yeah, it's bad, you should punish it. But there's none other team that does it in a blink of an eye, in a split of a moment. That's why Spirit. One of the reasons why they're 2-time TI, 3-time TI champion. I said it.
Okay, okay. Milan wants another world war in the chat, as they are going to be going for Supreme. Nice Echo Slam there. Now they made a mistake, but the finger will be there trying to save the Sven. Is that an Aghanim Scepter on the egg? They need to finish it off. Where's the bashes? And then, oh, the disruption. What do you do, Bengen? He made sure that Yatoro survives. Oh my god.
No, he didn't have it, but they're gonna go back in, hold the thought.
Oh, Narman gonna be getting the stun off. They won't own it. A couple of more hits is gonna be taking it down. That Soul Crest not enough, and there's the Earth Spike. Larl gets the kill, dominating on this sniper. You thought he couldn't have gotten the egg?
Yes, there was another hit coming out, and it was gonna be a bash from Aslarda. So definitely we will probably see it in a replay. Bengan, I think he actually made the best possible play to dodge that BKB proccing Sun from the Sun egg, but again, we didn't see that coming. Definitely MOUZ didn't see it coming. The Miposhka with the Aghanim save. These guys, I don't want to say anything more.
Mira gets the Hex, gets the stun, they have the Harpoon, and they have Narman as well, dead for 94. He's not gonna be a part of this game. No more stuns, no more annoyance. It looked like Team Spirit made a mistake, but it was a bait. Miposhka with the newly bought Aghanims, he just showed it, and with that item, he'll be getting Yatoro back up to full.
No buyback on Shaker. Doom is smoked. Doom is coming off cooldown in 5 seconds, so in a perfect position.
Where's his teammates? Gets the Doom on the Phoenix, who doesn't have an egg. The rest of Spirit bail. They're just gonna let him go.
Oh, try to deny to Ancients? Nice try. But this Doom usage and Shaker dead, it will lead for Yatoro going to the rush. He will not scream, but MOUZ will not be in time to contest. And it's a refresher. For who it is?
Give it to the sniper.
No, of course not for a sniper. It spells refresh.
It's on Slardar. It's on Slardar.
It should come to a Miposhka, but maybe Sven wants it. After the Aegis, first life he pops everything, and then after the Aegis, he just has another BKB ultimate.
That would be a smart way to use it. He found Laurel. The Hex is there.
He has no Aegis.
Nice stun, but he's dead. And he doesn't have a buyback either.
Lanes are so bad that there's not gonna be a threat to their objectives, but there's gonna be a threat to the map state and the farm state.
I mean, buying time for the Aegis also, right? It's a minute of it is already gone. Once the sniper is back up, you're gonna have only like 2.5 minutes left, which isn't gonna be that great. Collapse caught. Doom again. With the Octarine Core, Force pretty much doesn't have a cooldown on this. He's level 25. And that's Lardar. Is he gonna live through it? Yeah, actually does have the status resistance with the SNY.
Yeah, everybody's rocking SNY. It's gonna be a tip coming out, so no Doom, no refresher for like 70 seconds on this Doom. That means a whole minute for Spirit to punish. Did you kill it?
What?
I heard you slap something. I thought you were killing a fly or something.
No, but I do get some flies here, but I wasn't killing it now. Okay, that's weird. I have no idea what you heard, but anyways, there is a Revenant's Brooch on the sniper. So how do you feel about this? Does he pack a punch with it?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not a Revenant's Brooch expert. Like, I know what it does. I understand the wars, but is it good on sniper against ton of armor on this alchemist and Doom? I guess so. With the Nemesis curse and Kanda, I guess so.
Okay, so since you are not a Revenant's Brooch expert, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Does the passive of the sniper proc with magic damage when you have Revenant's Brooch?
Yes.
Are you certain?
What is this? Are you certain? Like, this is what sissy guys say. Like, when they wanna make you doubt yourself. Like, you called me a brother 5 minutes ago, and now that's a brother in German. And hold it on Narman is gonna get caught. Will he?
Nullifier,
nice,
stun,
nullifier.
dead.
Buys out.
I apologize, my Bruda. It will not happen again. That's going to be 70 seconds on the sidelines for the Shaker. Is it push time?
I mean, not a push time, definitely, because all the Dooms are back, but catch more people time, for sure, yes. Oh, Harpoon, come to me!
Oh, nice finger into an A on this. Bengen just doesn't care about it.
He sort of, so it's a long day. Sort of waits a nullifier, so he gets in time to pop this A on this, which we don't see very often, the A on this item. I think it's very underrated. And Yatoro is gonna answer your question for me. He's gonna hit the high ground.
Yeah, there's a refresher on the Doom, as you mentioned.
Everything is ready. Olnit's popping a stun. Hex into a stun. Is there a force staff? Not for now.
Demonic Purge as well. Doom is coming from the side, actually. He's not even gonna be coming from the base. So, pretty much a dead even game. I want to see what Gaben says. Gaben says 54% for Team Spirit, so it's still anybody's game according to him, because I mean, I trust Gaben quite a lot, but of course I trust my brother here a lot more as Mira. He says there are some lags here happening for Team Spirit. Hopefully they're resolved soon.
Lag. 40 seconds on this Aegis, but once he drops it, he's gonna have a slot for the refresher if he wants. And most important thing for me right now that I would like you to check for me is the Doom level. Is he close to 25? He is 25.
The, mute, yes.
Has the
I
mute.
I already told you. He's level 25. He doomed the Slardar, but the Slardar got the BKB earlier. That was.
I don't really pay attention to what you're saying unless I ask you a question. So, thought you got used to it.
I mean, my bad. Sorry, Milan. I should have gotten used to it, it seems. But you really should listen to your... Okay, this is the other rule, because, you know, you came here from professional Dota, so we're explaining you the job. Usually you need to listen to your caster.
Why? I see the game. I see everything.
Because we are colleagues, and for us to work well together, we need to listen to each other.
Makes a lot of sense. I apologize sincerely.
No problem, but don't let it happen again. Let's see some of the items that are going to be coming out. Lesh wants a BKB, and he kind of has money for it, but do you save the buyback?
Oh, no. I thought it's going to go to our beautiful faces, but we're going to have to see Yatoro delete everyone in this turnaround of this game. The red item. What if I googled red Dota 2 items?
Pretty good at googling. We are going to be looking at this save from the egg once again. No, we are going to be getting ourselves back into the game. That awesome fight is not going to be repeated on our screens again, as every single hero is up. Almost everybody has a buyback. The Shaker, minute and a half before he has his, and well, Spirit, they just spent their gold, so they're not going to have it for some time. How did your Google search go?
I'm just watching Mira sucking collapse, not googling anymore.
I don't know which site that is, but anyways, the Team Spirit, they are wanting to catch somebody here in the mid lane. When the lane is pushed out
the
that
refresher?
far.
Refresher should be on the Phoenix.
Poshka?
It says on our beautiful graphics.
It is.
Lots of hero without buyback. Everybody on time on the side of Spirit, where MOUZ will have all 5 back in 40 seconds. A very, very, very risky thing to do right now for the Spirit to poke this high ground.
Especially with the sniper not being there. He finally comes over. Scan was used, so they know that the rest of Spirit are somewhere in the vicinity. Top lane being pushed in, and it is going to be Larl who's going to have the job to clear it out. Actually, Yatoro is there in the vicinity. What is the sniper level 25 talent? 100 attack range or 6 shrapnel charges? So which one do you go for?
We should do the trivia next time. I think the 6 shrapnels are kind of OP.
Okay, let's do the trivia. Slardar 25.
Undispellable corrosive haste or like something with a slithering crash?
Something.
Minus cooldown, 3.5 seconds.
3 seconds. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's we can see a professional player here, a trained professional, as he would say.
Trained but not paid. Oh, so Rush will be on the list in a 1.5 minute potentially. So Spirit's gonna take this top part of the map, and if they are lucky, they'll get to kill the Rush top, and it's an Aghanim's Blessing Rush.
Yeah, Sven would love to have that Aghanim's, I guess, but he's not buying it himself, so would be nice for Yatoro. Though it has to be an early Roshi spawn, I guess. As Collapse, level 24. Sniper is approaching level 25. Lesh, only level 23 at the moment. And Alchemist is level 26. So, of course, you're gonna go for the Chemical Rage movement speed. I almost never see the extra regen.
Is under attack.
Is this just a straight up we're waiting for Roche between both of the teams? Is this the only thing that they're gonna be fighting around? Because nobody wants to make a move.
Somewhat. I mean, moves are pretty hard to make right now with the... And the most importantly, they are very risky to make. But MOUZ will try to go for one. 3-man smoke.
Where's the top
They-
lane?
Let's do the guessing game. What will be the rush time? You have 5 seconds to answer.
Oh, 112.
46.
I'm always right. I was never wrong in my
Oh
life.
my god, it's so late. It's the question, who does this favor? It's like they're going bottom like they know. Like, guys, we saw the clock. It's 2 minutes to go bottom. And Spirit doesn't know, so they're gonna make sure it's not taken top.
I mean, Refresher is better for Spirit, right? I feel like Doom having the Refresher, that's about it. Sure, double BKBs are nice. Maybe a Refresher on the Shaker. You know, when you get the double Fissure out, then you do, like, so much damage with the Aftershock. If you jump next to those fissures, you're just gonna be deleting everybody.
I guess. It doesn't really strike me as a lot of damage, but will they go through these gates? I mean, if they go now, it's fine, but usually it's a recipe for a disaster. And MOUZ will not be in time to set up, and they have a game. They're gonna instantly D-ward. Imagine MOUZ was here. That would be a true disaster. And Rush, we don't speak about it often, but if it's on the bottom, it favors Radiant in a way. They'll have a buybacks place. They'll be able to buy back and TP to this outpost, and MOUZ will 5-man smoke a wraparound. An unexpected angle for many. Is it for the Team Spirit? Stay tuned.
Look at Collapse. They're marking his territory. This is mine. Is gonna be wetting those trees so they can probably grow quite a lot. Supreme coming in. There's gonna be a double crush. Narman has been caught, and that is a huge kill. And actually, where's Narman? He got saved there by Bengen for the time being, and it's not gonna be enough to survive. His Collapse uses another crush, gets the kill, buyback instantly from Narman, while Supreme is still not going for his.
Refresher on Yatoro has been given by Miposhka. They probably don't know. They're gonna try to use the down time of a God Strength for a moment, but no. They just go away. TP from the Lion. See a Shadow Blade on Lion. Ooh, should not be able to get him unless Collapse does some TI-10 things, you know. If this was a TI-10, Collapse would have jumped him in Fog with an upgraded Slithering Crush.
Yep. And then you just mark him with the Corrosive Haze. The Corrosive Haze is now undispellable though, so that is a big deal
scary.
for sure.
That's a very, very big deal. So Sven was already deleting some people with undispellable Corrosive Haze, like this Alchemist. You said Basher will help him fight the Sven. No, it truly not. And Rosh will roar for help. Help will not come.
Yeah, MOUZ, they don't care about the Roche, they only care about themselves. And there will be an Aegis on Yadro. They do give Miposhka another refresher. Finally, he's going to be getting it back. It was taken from him by his carry for... I mean, there was a reason, but it didn't end up doing anything. Narman? You don't have a buyback on Narman. You have to be very careful. Sure, you do have the ninja gear, but...
Bottom lane, Alchemist. He was eyeing, but truly, Narman has one death more in this game. Like, the moment he dies, this game ends. He's that important.
Let's have the Shadow Blade gonna be going into the back lines. He wants to find somebody. The Inspirit is smoked, so he couldn't see them. He couldn't break that smoke. That was so unfortunate from him. He was pretty close. Oh, they found Miposhka. That is a good hero to start the fight on.
Best
the Refresher
target.
Shard is also on him, so they are going to be bringing him down. As Miposhka does have a buyback, so he can definitely rejoin the fight. Supreme in a little bit of trouble. Hex onto the Sven. Instant
Buyback.
buyback there from Miposhka as Aeon Disc protecting Bengen. Yatoro running around. Other side of the fight, there is an Aghanim Scepter, and that Nihilism is a problem, but Laurel, he does have a BKB standing his ground. There will be a finger on Supreme and shot down. Has a buyback. There is a buyback on the Slaughter as well. Died on the other side of the fight. Yatoro fighting his own illusion as they did find the sniper now at the other side of the fight. This is looking beautiful for MOUZ. They are destroying Team Spirit as Yatoro is trying to get something. Miposhka has the Blink Dagger. He has to live through this as he did buy back. Slaughter coming back into the fight. That is the Aviana's Feather. Sven as there's the Echo Slam coming out from Narman, saving the Sven. Nicely done there with the egg, and Collapse will be protecting it for the time being. Instant buyback from Bengen. Wants to be a part of this fight. Laurel rejoins the fray as well. Only Mira is not going to be coming back. Supreme in some trouble. He did buy back. They have to protect him coming in into the fight. Yatoro standing his ground and fighting versus everybody, but he's not winning Miposhka. He has one more egg to play with, and he is going to be using it there. Who's going to be protecting him? Yatoro is way too strong. Even without the God Strength, they are afraid of him, and in the end the Doom will die. That is a hero with a buyback. The only one that is left now is the Sven with the buyback. Mira, of course, and Ulnit on this Alchemist as he is going to be running around. Yatoro in a little bit of trouble. Still has the Aegis. The heal from the Sunray will be good enough, and Yatoro now will get down on the ground. The Aviana's Feather is not going to be active any longer.
What a play. Miposhka. What a guy. These eggs, they truly turned this game around. This guy is so amazing. It's still not over, but 2 heroes dead. Doom is gonna be buying back soon, and he has 1 Doom ready at least.
Oh, this is the problem. Supreme has to live. He's going to be popping the Bloodstone. Not enough. The Assassinate from afar, and he's going to have another Assassinate. He did get the kill. Force running away with the BKB. He'll be fine for now. The stun does connect as the BKB ends. Ulnit coming forward.
No
He's going to get
damage.
stunned up by the Sven. Nice stuns from Narman from afar as the Fissure will now finally expire. They will bring him down. No buyback on the Alchemist. You're in a 2 versus 5 scenario, and the Sven still has an Aegis. They're going to call GG. MOUZ are out of the tournament. Team Spirit going forward.